up, everybody? I hope everyone's having a great day. We are streaming. Woo! Let me just set up some stuff. Hair's all oily. But yeah, I hope everyone is having a great night. Peace. What's up, Michael? What's up? What's up? We are chilling, guys. I am still sick, so I am not smoking. I actually haven't smoked since 2 days ago at night. So, but hopefully everyone's doing good. We are chilling. We are just gonna be, you know, just talking, chilling, maybe gaming. But yeah, haven't smoked since college. Got my first ceramic cart today. Damn. Well, that's gonna be an experience for you. I'll tell you that. Nothing much. I would love to buy one. Hey, get one, man. But yeah, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing well. Hold on, I might need to switch. Alright. What's up, Mike? Lizard, you know the name of the piece you used to hit the 40 minutes ago. That is the old glass. There is a link down below on the video itself. What's up, MRK? I hope you start feeling better. I just got a new pen called the Uni Extracts, 3-in-1 device. I wonder, I have not tried it, no. Should I get another refined raw garden or a Vooz? If you're talking about refined, I would probably say the Vooz, but if you're talking about the raw garden sauce, either way, you know, either one. Make sure you go outside to see any ICE agents and give them a middle finger. Okay. But what is up? What is up, everyone? Tomorrow is my classroom party, and Thursday I have an assembly to go, and I'm going to the Toyota Arena Center for my graduation. Well, congrats for graduating, you know what I mean? Big accomplishment, and you know what I mean? I hope you the best in your future, whatever you want to be. Have you seen the Puffco pivot with glass attachment attached to the Puffco cup seat? No, I haven't, but it's probably sick. I do have my Puffco pivot right here. I haven't used it in a while, just because for the most part I do have an e-rig, right? There's really no use for me to use this wax pen unless it's for a video, or maybe like when I'm out and about and I don't want to bring something bulky, you know? Learn to like the live stream. Hey, unlocking paradoxes. I hope you like the battery, man. Well, Raw Garden is a heavily faked brand, you know what I mean? So I get why they say that, but they just never really tried a real one, you know? Jorge, I just got in a car crash. I'm in the hospital. Damn. Well, I hope you have a speedy recovery. I hope nothing too bad, you know what I mean? And, you know, it definitely could have been worse, right? You could not be typing in here right now. So, you know, the world has more plans for you. That's what I'm saying, you know what I mean? And, you know, I hope, like I said, you have a speedy recovery, Jorge. I am not smoking right now, Leo. I am sick. So, if you guys could, you know, take a blinker for me, I'd really appreciate it. Or you don't have to do a blinker, take a hit, you know. But it's not like I don't have wax, because I do, you know what I mean? I just haven't been doing it. I just broke my leg. I'm okay. Damn. You know, to this day, I have never broken any bone. What's up, bro? That main event dropped 30 seconds before fight. Oh, I actually wasn't even watching it. I was in the cabin, so you know what I mean. Like honestly, it probably had some dope fights on there, but like I was at the cabin. If it was a better fight though, I would have put that shit on. But I will also say is that the internet sucked at that cabin, so I don't know. Hope you're feeling better. Thank you, Smokey. I am feeling better, way better than yesterday, but I'm still sick. So I took my Russian blue cat outside twice because it was such a nice day. Hey, shout out to the cat. You know what I mean? Take care of your animals. You know what I mean? There's a saying that says, "What's up, Shenlong? Animals or your animals are only part of your life, but you're all of their life. So make their whole life as great as it can be. You know what I mean? Care for them." And this is for people, you know, that like some people, they get animals just to get it. They don't know the responsibility an animal takes, whether it's the dog, a cat, a bird, a fucking hamster, or whatever. You know what I mean? And they just something that that's really crazy to me is that some people literally just give up on their animals once they get their kids. I understand, you know, a kid, right? That's your kid, but like, damn, you're really gonna neglect your animal now? You know what I mean? I'm not saying, you know, care for them as much as your kid, but it's like some people, once they, I don't know, it's weird. You know what I mean? It's like, damn. I've seen it more than once. Like, I have a friend that, you know, like, they have an old husky, probably like 12, and like, it's just absolutely sad. I feel bad for the husky because he's always just moving back and forth, and it's it's heartbreaking, you know what I mean? Asian Jesus, is that who I am? What's up, Gentle? Yeah. So yeah, if you have animals, take care of them. Well, you're all of their life. They're only part of yours, you know? I still mourn over my 2 poodles. You know, it was so bad. I never even wanted to get an animal, a pet again, you know? But we got Taka and we got Princess, and, you know, I'm gonna treasure these moments with her, but I'm dreading the day that, you know, they pass away as well, and I can't handle that, you know what I mean? It's just crazy. And I seen this video on TikTok saying, you know, fucking iPhone 17. Make my animals live longer, you know what I mean? Make a dog live fucking 50 years. Make a cat live 50 years. I don't give a fuck about no Apple iPhone that fucking changed one thing. Took 1 year to add one feature and shit. It's like, I don't give a fuck about no iPhone. And that's just going on with like Androids too or whatever, you know what I mean? But I saw that and I was like, this is real. This is the realest thing I've ever heard, you know what I mean? So, you know, some people just fucking neglect their dogs. I don't know. It's sad. So I actually had my poodle, right? He actually, back when I was living somewhere else, we had neighbors, and we got their dogs to mate, and my dog had like a few puppies, and I actually we gave a puppy to my cousin, and she basically just neglected it. You know what I mean? Like, as soon as like she moved, I don't know, it's just weird, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's sad, you know, because like we gave her that dog so she could take care of it, but now she just kind of like left it over at her parents' house, even though she has her own house, big house, you know what I mean, lives in the Bay, and it's just like, damn, what about him, you know? Like, I know you have a son now, but like, how hard is it to take care of a small poodle, you know? Walk him once or twice a day, feed it, you know what I mean? Jumped in my bed broke, he screamed like a girl. Truly some cyberpunk shit. I would stop smoking weed if it meant my cat could live. I would do that too. I'm gonna be honest. I make videos on weed. You know what I mean? I would stop weed if my animals could live up to 40 years. I really would. You know what I mean? It's not even like a sacrifice to me at this point. Like, you know what I mean? I would love my animals to live as long as me. So it's just absolutely crazy that people neglect their animals. It's like you get it like they get it as like a part of a accessory, you know what I mean? And then once something better comes along or whatever, you just want to throw it away or whatever. It's just absolutely heartbreaking, you know what I mean? I love my cousins, but damn, sometimes some things that they do, it's just like, damn, how heartless are you? You know what I mean? And the worst thing is like these dogs are like in their old age, you know? So it's like the perfect time, or like one of the best times to fucking take care of your animals. But it is what it is. You can't expect everyone to be doing what you think is right, you know what I mean? Everyone has their own things, but it's like, damn. It's like, damn. If the Pops 2.5 rosin pens compared to the... I haven't tried Pops, Richard, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. No, yeah, exactly. No, I just... Like I said, it was very hard for me. Like, I was literally crying for a month straight, you know what I mean? After he passed. You know what I mean? And then I seen my other poodle. She started having like seizures and shit, and you know, that's just, it's very heartbreaking, you know? And I don't know, it just makes me sad just talking about them. Yeah, so, you know, if you don't think you can handle a pet, don't get a fucking pet, alright? I fucking hate people that neglect pets. It's like they get it on a whim, and then fucking, oh, something good, another comes along, and then they just toss it to the side, like it's not like it's an object, you know? It's fucking despicable to me. But that's just me, you know, not everyone's gonna like animals, right? I don't know. Like I said, I have a friend who has a husky, and he literally like got a new dog while he still had the dog, and he just pushed it outside to his mom's house again. I'm just like, what the fuck, man? I don't know. I'm getting on a rant, you know. I wish I would have known you were at the Stockton airport. I'm like 6 minutes away. I would have took some dabs with y'all before you took the flight. Damn, well, I appreciate that. It's, what do they say? Thank you for the offer, you know what I mean? I appreciate the offer. But yeah, pets are like your kids, you know? They're just so precious, you know? And I miss my dogs, you know? Like, I've had them since, my first dogs, I had them since I was 10. They passed away when I was 26 and 28, you know? Having an animal for 16 to 18 years, I know it's a long life, but, you know, I wasn't ready to say goodbye, you know what I mean? I really wasn't. It's just absolutely sad. They actually passed away right here in my room, both of them. You know, because, like, you know, towards the end of an animal's life, they kind of start pissing and shitting everywhere, and they can't eat, and all this stuff, tooth pain, and it's just so sad. Which reminds me, I need to like brush my cat and dog's teeth. But I basically put garbage paper or garbage bags on the floor, and then I put like shirts everywhere, you know what I mean, just so it doesn't leak on the ground and whatnot. And I just have her sleep there, you know what I mean, and just, I don't know, it sucks. F in the chat, bro. What are you talking about? The fuck? Yeah, no. It's so sad. This guy's saying F in the chat. Fuck you, alright? Talking about my dog here. You're saying F in the chat? Go fuck yourself, alright? Growing up with a pet and then they die. It's definitely one of the worst. You know what I mean? What's up, Young Money? We smoking right now? No, I'm actually sick, so I'm just trying to recover first. Got a lot of phlegm. So, but we're just chilling. You know what I mean? But how's everyone doing, huh? Are we doing well?
For refreshingly good service, Get coverage confidence with AAA insurance.
So we got 19 people in one, and then we got 11. We got 30 people in here. It's in the air, bro, the mold. Huh? Shout out to young Mike. Bro, how can I detox my lungs? Not smoke. Not smoke and drink lots of water, in my opinion. I'm hitting a cart of some neon sunshine. Hey, hell yeah. Buy a neti pot for your nose on Amazon. Have you tried Ultra Vapes? I have not, no. Hell yeah, I got 2 more videos from Vegas to upload, so you know, we're definitely going to be enjoying that, so. Yeah, it's called Mullen tea. I actually have some. I used it a few times, but it's alright, you know what I mean? I'm hitting the car. Oh, I already got that. But yeah, hope everyone's doing well. We're chilling right now, having a good old time over here. What's up, Moneybag? Yeah, I recorded all the wins. I wasn't recording all the losses. I ended up losing 300 total in gambling in those 3 days, which isn't bad, $100 a day, but I had fun, you know what I mean? I got to record the experience. I got to record those big wins, which were like $100 or whatever. But yeah, I had fun. It was dope. So I am thinking of getting a 10-pack of Grown Rogue brand pre-rolls, and I really enjoy Grown Rogue. Hey man, if you enjoy it, get it. Hey, I hope you have I was gonna say smoky recovery, because your name. I hope you have a speedy recovery as well. Did you bet on any? No. So I actually was trying to log into Bovada yesterday to put in some parlays, because I put in $20 and I just parlay like $1, try to guess all the fights. It's just small bets. Like, I don't gamble big, you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people, they just see me gamble and they think I'm fucking gambling hella, but I don't. I gamble like the bare minimum. You know, I'm fucking playing slots 75 cents a turn, you know what I mean? Like, just so you guys know, you know? But yeah, I was planning on putting some bets this weekend. Marab for sure is going to win. But let's see if I could, you know, log in and see. I actually was going to get the classic rosin thing, but then I ended up getting the Jetties. I don't know if that was a bad choice. The Jetties is alright. I feel like it's just been hitting like too harsh, especially for rosin, you know what I mean? But people tell me it's like they get rid of like a lot of things in it, like the fats, lipids, and whatever the fucks, so that's why it's like looking clear. Oh, see, barely any left either. There's still some left. Oh, cat fucking hair. Hitting a Serbinsky card, huh? Yeah, I don't really do that. I just parlay either this, that, you know what I mean? I try to guess. So here's the thing, I do $1 parlay on all the underdogs. I know it's not gonna hit, but if it does, right? And then I parlay $1 on who I really think is gonna win. That's it. You know what I mean? I put $20 in. It takes me like a month or a couple months to even use it all. So if I'm not mistaken, I won last time. I won like 15 bucks because I bet on, who the fuck did I bet on? 15 bucks from $2 or some shit. Let me see. UFC. Oh, it was I think Valentina Shevchenko was a fucking underdog, if I'm not mistaken. Natalia Silva, I bet on her. Natalia Silva's a beast. Dude, it was the Glover Teixeira one. He fought Jan, I think. and I bet on Yawn, but I swear I got like 7 out of 8, and then that last fight got me. It was crazy. It was, yeah, UFC 267. Yeah, I bet like on everyone. I got good. And then bam, at the end, it was okay, balance your tolerance. You're gonna get fried next time you smoke. Hell yeah. Hey, Alan, if you get the Simply Mary rosin, let me know how it is. It is expensive. 30. It's not really. Yeah, it is actually. 35 for a half. That's pretty expensive. And it does not last long because it's really good. It tastes really good. So just fucking moderate your usage. But yeah, use the coupon code. It is 10% off, so 35 would really be $31.50, but then you got to calculate shipping. So I'm assuming $5 to $10 for shipping. What's up, CJ? Thank you. I'm good. I'm sick still, so. But I don't know if I already answered this, but I don't play Marvel Rivals. My friends do. I actually have friends that are Celestial rank or Grandmaster. They're really good. They've been playing since like the start. Like they be talking about this shit all the time. Lucky Elk is really, really great. Cut your hair and shave a mustache. Light. Change your name to Dark. Alright, since we're asking things of people. Like, shut your mouth, alright? I bought an ounce from Simply Mary on Friday. When do you think it'll show up? On Friday. So, it'll probably show up in a few days or so. Or maybe the beginning of next week. Also, the ounce that you bought, were they like the smalls? What type did you get? I would recommend, if you are on a budget, get the smalls, because the smalls, even though they're smalls, they're still the same great nugs that you would get. You know what I mean? I know you did a review on it, but it definitely does give that generic headache high with other THC dispos, right? Generic, what? Generic, what'd you say? Wait, why'd the fucking message disappear? You know, in Vegas, I got called Steve Aoki twice. It's hilarious. But it definitely doesn't give. Oh, that definitely doesn't. I remember seeing a video of you replying to someone talking about you were insincere. How would they know that they don't even know you? I mean, they literally said, because I'm monotone and I don't smile. Like, am I supposed to fucking smile all the time? Am I supposed to fucking, like, up an octave on my voice or something? Like, what the fuck? I'm me, you know? It's crazy. You know, like, you can't, that's the thing with the internet, you can't satisfy everyone. You can do everything right in the book and someone's still gonna be like, fuck this guy, long ass hair bitch, you know what I mean? That's how it is. Like, we got this guy fucking calling me to cut my hair for some reason. I don't even know him. What the fuck? Why don't you cut your hair? You know? It's like, damn. People are just crying about everything nowadays. It's like, dude, like, worry about yourself instead of another man's hair. You know? But yeah, I'm chilling. At the end of the day, you know, haters hate. And I'm just gonna live my life regardless. Because at the end of the day, they don't know me. They only know what they see of me from videos or shorts or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, they don't know me. You know? So what? Why do I care about people that don't know me talking shit about me? I don't. I use them for content. You know what I mean? He is probably bald, homie. What's up, Harpoon? Yeah, it's like, damn, monotone. Whoa. What the fuck you want me to... Hi! Like, what the fuck you want from me? Shut the fuck up. Trying to tell me to talk different or something. I don't know. People are gonna do that. If anyone ever wants to get into content creation, just know people are gonna always talk. Whether it's some people you know or people random online, they're gonna talk. You know what I mean? When I started my shit, when I started my YouTube channel, I can't tell you how many of my friends just fucking was like, you know, disregarded me or just like didn't believe in me. Now they're probably thinking different, right? Because I actually have a decent amount of work put in, right? But you know, there's always gonna be people like that, and that's just how it is. You use your fans for content? What the fuck? I use my trolls for content, and I respond to my fans. That's how you put that, you know what I mean? See, that's like they misconstrue my words and then they try to make me sound like a bad guy. I use my fans for content. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? What really is using people for content or fans for content is when you go up to people, start filming them, and then say, oh, for $20 you want to do this or that. You know what I mean? Like, there's some sort of person that you can pay to do something. You know, like, that is what it is. I might start a TikTok of you clit farming and being funny. Well, if you do, let me know. You know what I mean? Let me know, and we'll see what's up. You know what I mean? I'm actually doing my own clit farming on TikTok right now, and it's fun. You know, going back through all your videos, trying to find all those gems or moments or funny moments, and it's pretty dope. You know what I mean? I remember we battered a troll so bad in chat we just killed his little truck head. Was that me? I remember I was talking shit about this guy's fucking truck. I don't know, it was pretty bad. He got so mad. Yeah, his truck wasn't even bad. He was just trolling, so I was just like, man, fuck this guy's truck. Yeah, man, my dad had a dog that got in big versus small fight, and we had to put it down. My dad felt like shit. Yeah, so before my 2 poodles, we actually had a dog that was given to me, or us, from my mom's friend. His dog, or the dog name was Corndog. He was, I don't know how old, but he knew how to like beg for food. Like if you tell him to beg, he'd stand up and beg. And my grandma was walking him one day and a big dog killed him. And it was sad. I remember I was sleeping, my dad told me. And I don't know. That's why we ended up, so we never had a dog prior to that. So we actually had a dog given to us, and then he got killed by the big dog. And then we actually got 2 poodles, the same type of poodle, Bichon Frise, because, you know, we missed him. And then we actually named my dog Corndog again, the male. And then the female was named Moiji, which essentially means little girl in Cantonese. You know what I mean? So, hold on, man. Yeah, shit's sorry, it didn't make sense, but what I meant by that was that most brands in the not illegal booth THCA and the high, it gives a very short, gives you a headache. No, I bet it does. Just be careful, you know, there's a lot of shit out there. There's a lot of bullshit out there, and it's up to you to like skim through all that bullshit. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, you know, research, right? And that's why I try to like tell you about these brands. You know, I've told you guys many times, all right? I don't need to buy THCA products. I'm literally in California. California has weed everywhere. Everywhere I look here, there's weed. I look there, there's weed. You know what I mean? Why the fuck would I need to buy THCA? It's because I was curious. And then people fucking kept telling me that that's not weed. Like, I don't know what weed looks like. Like, I don't know what weed smells like. I've been fucking smoking for 20 years. I'm not a pro, but I think I know what weed smells and looks like, all right? Like, I can tell if weed is sprinkled with some shit, all right? Most of my dogs were friendly, yes. Hey, hell yeah. I hope you liked the Vegas video. But yeah, it's just, people, like, they think I'm trying to get over on people. Like, I built this channel being honest and doing reviews, and they think that just because I made THCA videos, I'm fucking selling out or some shit, or I'm fucking being dishonest. I'll tell you if I'm being dishonest. I'm not. You know what I mean? Just try it fucking once. You don't even have to try it. You could just be gullible. What? Yeah. Thank you, Harpoon. Yeah, get this guy out of here. Ban it. Can you block him, please? Yeah. No, it's like I said, I really did not need to go out of my way, spend my own money, and try these products. But I did. I spent my own money. Before they even ever gave me anything, I spent my own money on it. That should already tell you enough. Most of the time, I don't spend my own money. They give me shit. I'll tell you right now. I bought it myself, and then they sent me it after. It is the raw garden sprouts. So they come with two, actually. Two, they have their refined live resin in it, and then they have their sauce. I would recommend getting the sauce, but you really can't go bad or wrong with the refined live resin or resin as well, you know? Yeah, no, like people are always trying to talk shit to people that, I don't know, maybe I just look like someone to talk shit to, right? But that's what I'm saying. With content creation, it's just, maybe I shouldn't put the music too loud. So maybe you guys can't hear me, but like, yeah. Content creation, you're gonna experience a lot of trolls. You know, they call me a fucking chink. They call me a long-haired Asian fuck. They're calling me tranny. They're calling me all types of shit. And at the end of the day, they're the ones miserable, and they're trying to spread their miserableness to people online. And if they want to live like that, that's fine by me. Because at the end of the day, whether you call me this or that, I'm still gonna do what I do, and that's make videos. You know what I mean? So yeah, they think that they can like bring me down, but no, they can't. You know what I mean? I've been on the internet for so long. I'm 35 years old. I've been fucking on the internet since like fucking 11, right? 24 years being on the internet. You know, all this. For the most part, when I do talk, people think I'm white. When they just hear my voice, which is understandable. But obviously, you know, when I started making videos, you know, a lot of people just always talking shit about Asians just because it seems like it's the fun thing to do, or, you know, oh, the Asians aren't going to do anything back or whatever. It's just like, man, whatever, you know. Do you want to be that? That's fine by me. No, trust me. You know how many times I've been called a chink? I've been called all this and that, you know? So, at the end of the day, they can just eat shit. No, I'm just kidding. Just get more fried. Unfortunately, I am sick right now, so I'm not going to be smoking anything. But I do appreciate anyone that is going to be taking a hit for me. Hey, what's up, Teach Bando? Hey, get your dreads that like that. You fucking just fucking. Was thinking about buying a Puffco. In your opinion, is the Peak better or the one from Yokan? It really just depends on what your price point is. That's the biggest thing before buying anything online. What is your price point? How much are you willing to spend? You know what I mean? The Yokan one is on the lower end. Puffco's on the higher end. Middle end, we got the, you know, the bomb, right? So just let me know what's your budget, and I'll tell you. Enjoy your in real life friends. The internet is not what it used to be. Well, I don't got too many friends. The friends you see on my vlogs, those are the ones that I've always said this. You know, the people that have been in my, like, the support, I'm taking them with me. You know, and I know who's here with me, and I know who's there just watching from the sides and not. I'm not saying like to help me edit or anything, but just like be there when I'm making videos, be in the videos. You know what I mean? Like, those are the people. I told them. What was it? It was a quote. I don't know if I made it up, but I said the people that were here with me when I was dreaming are gonna be the people here with me when it's a reality. You know what I mean? And I know who those are. And it's not a lot of them. Not a lot of my friends, I'll tell you that right now. There are a certain amount of people that, you know, when I make it up there, they're going to be right there with me. Right there at the top. And I'm bringing you guys with me as well, you know? It's just... I had this one guy, I was at the cabin, and these guys are kind of like, you know, younger, like 20s-ish. And like, I barely know him. He's like a cousin of my friend or whatever, and they came to the cabin, and then they start asking me to like react to their music. I'm like, first of all, I'm a smoking channel. What is me reacting to your music gonna do for you? Nothing, right? And I didn't want to, right? Because the fuck, I don't even know you, right? Like, that's what some people, they try to take advantage of what you do or what you've been doing, try to ride your wave, even when they've put nothing but no support with me. Like, they just think because I got like a good following, they can just use me to like promote their music. You know what I mean? I don't care if it's great music. You know what I mean? You don't just fucking meet someone and just say that, right? That's a little, there's a respect thing. Yeah. Our budget brand card's good. I'm trying one now and I'm new to smoking. I mean, it really just depends on what. 300 is my budget, but I was thinking about getting the Peak and the Hot Knife. Hey, you can't go wrong with that. The Peak is a bit smaller and it does overheat a bit faster, just so you guys know, but it is a good choice. Hey, Pigos, what's that? What's up, your pal X? You're on both the chats. I see you. Trying to get free promo. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, dude, you don't even know me. Why are you gonna... It's like if I went up to someone and I was like, can you like share my videos? What the fuck? The voice is doubled? My bad, that's all I had. Got this little mic right here. Hello, hello, hello. Feel lots of artists, that's their grind. No. Their grind is fucking posting TikToks with their sound on it. That's what they should be doing. That's why bro, before I would say, I guess, blew up, before I even hit the 100K or whatever, I was growing very slowly. Growing still, but very slowly. You know, I was like at 30K or whatever, 30, 40K. And then I started grinding my ass off. I started uploading on all these platforms. I was doing so much work. I was re-editing all my videos so I can put it onto TikTok. I was doing a lot of work. I still am doing a lot of work today. You know what I mean? And I would expect people that want to, you know, grow, do the same thing, not just expect free handouts. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. I know I'm going off on a rant. I'm sorry. At least produce content in the same genre if you want to use. That's excluding just me and you. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, do I look like I review rap music? You know what I mean? I like rap music. Don't get me wrong, but that's not my lane. You know? What am I gonna say? Oh, this shit fire. Yeah. Yeah. No, like you see, you know, do you know how many artists blew up from TikTok? You know, you got Ice Spice and whoever else. There's more, right? But, you know, you just gotta know what to do. Follow trends and upload your music. You know, it's just so much ways to go about it. Exactly. That whole thing, that was all THCA. Oh, throw that card away if you found it on the road. You know what I mean? Hey, thank you for making shorts on Yo Cancelo. Your videos on you make me want to purchase one. It is the best on the go discreet wax pen. I haven't used it in a while, but it was good when I was using it. For me, using a wax pen, I used to use a wax pen before I even got my first e-rig, and I was loving it. But once you kind of go to an e-rig, you can't really go back. I was doing it for the videos, and it was good. Don't get me wrong, but with water filtration and a bigger device, it's just easier on the lungs, you know? But the silo is good. It's been hard being sober, but I forget I am when I'm chatting in here. Thank you. Hey, I'm sober too. We're all, I wouldn't say suffering, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like, we're alive, you know? We're alive. We can do whatever we want. I can drink this water because I'm alive, right? I can smoke if I wanted to, but you gotta have your limits. You know? But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well, you know, just, you guys are awesome. I have a cabin that my friends and I call the cabin. Just got back from there this weekend. I just got back too. I think being sick is considered a tea break. Usually when I'm sick, I still hit it. I haven't, though. I have to be more discreet, so no more rig action for me. Hey, I feel it. Everyone has their own situation, you know? Why are dispensary disposables so much more important than from a plug? Like, I was surprised, but they had a good deal on pre-rolls, only $5 for 3. $5 for 3? Pre-rolls aren't exactly the greatest, and if I'm thinking $5 for 3 pre-rolls, it's probably bunk. I'm gonna be honest with you. But hey, like, some people just, you know, can just want like a budget thing, you know what I mean? I feel it. But since you're buying 3 for 5, maybe open one up to see what you're smoking, and if you care or not, smoke the other 2. Just went to my cabin. We rent with the family whenever we get a chance. For my shit was peaceful. No, peaceful other than the fucking mosquitoes that were just eating my forehead. You see my forehead? You see these fucking mosquito bites? Bastards. Yeah, most pre-rolls are just trimmings, you know, and then you get, I'm sure there's brands out there that do it really, really good, you know, with hash holes and whatnot. $20 by WVY. I have seen that brand. It's that blue brand, right? It's like a blue color, blue and white. The WVY is in white, if I'm not mistaken. A question. No depressing stuff, but how do you keep going when you feel like the whole world is against you? That's a good question. For me, I mean, it's easier said than done to block it all out, you know, because at the end of the day, there's always going to be people against you. You just got to deal with it, you know what I mean? Like, even maybe some of your friends, maybe they're jealous of you, maybe they hate you secretly, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, just do you and worry about your own problems, but at the same time respect other people's boundaries, you know what I mean? Because, like, you got to just think, everyone is going through some shit right now, you know what I mean? No, not everyone's problems is better or worse than the others. It's everyone's going through it. This whole thing, this whole journey called life. And you just gotta, you know, pick up your shit and keep on going, you know? For me, I guess there was a lot, I guess before I started doing YouTube, I was just lost. You know, I was going to college, didn't really know what to do. You know, I was just going to college just to prove that my parents, that I can do it. I did. I ended up getting a BA. For people that don't think I got any type of degree or education, I do have a BA, you know what I mean? I graduated back in 2015, so I've been 10 years out of college already. Will I ever get my master's? No. Fucking hate school. It's good though, don't get me wrong. It's good for you. But these glasses, these are Jins, J-I-N. This is Japanese eyewear. And what's cool is that, I don't know if their website, you can actually try the VR and try the glasses on using your camera, but they also have in-store or like store things where you can try all the glasses on. So but Smokey, I don't know if that answered your question, but just do you know, at the end of the day, people are gonna hate. It's gonna seem like the world's against you, but you know what I mean, fuck it, right? What's your bachelor's in? It was business marketing. I have never even got like a marketing like career job or anything. I guess this is like marketing myself in a way. Hey, quick question. Do you have a coupon code for Simply Mary? I do. It is my name basically, or my YouTube. Not my YouTube name currently, but it's this. It's 10% off. I do get 5% of what you buy. So just letting you know. Some people get upset. Oh, how dare you make money while making us save money? Yeah, I get it. You know, if you don't want to like give me any money, don't use my code. You know what I mean? Use someone else's code. You know, maybe someone that you like. I don't know. But just know that Simply Mary is great. Whether you use my code or not, I hope you enjoy it. I've been a fan for a while. Like the videos, man. My goal is to one day run into you and smoke a J with you. Well, Joshua, I can't wait for that day. You know what I mean? Hopefully, I'm not sick still. Fuck. Have you ever checked out the Jet Sub-Zero bong? No, I have not. I'm checking it out right now. Just Jet Sub-Zero water pipe. 10 10% is 10%. Exactly. You know what I mean? This looks... 4 payments of $54.84. The fuck? This better cook food for you. The fuck is this? So, lifetime warranty. Oh, okay. 5-chamber equivalency, patented diffusion technology, impact resistant materials and design, hand polished shatterproof polycarbonate tube, state of the art ash filter, pull free chamber clearing, water filled graduation marks, interchangeable component. What the fuck is water filled graduation marks? What the fuck is that? Interchangeable components, heat isolating bowl, tripod base. I don't know. I do have a Puffco, yes. This is the limited edition. I love my Puffco, don't get me wrong. I don't use it just because I barely use my pool. But it's just too nice. This is like an occasion thing, you know. I don't want to use it every fucking day. I've been using the bomb. It's more of my daily driver, but I do have that in case I want to bring it out, maybe bring it to another place or whatever, you know. But yeah, hey, I heard the crossing core is really good. Here's the thing about me is that I don't need to try a product to tell you it's good from what I've seen. Like maybe other content creators say it, or maybe I checked out their video and it seemed like a good thing. I don't need to have it in my hand to tell you I think it's good. You know what I mean? I've been doing that way before I even got Puffco. I was saying Puffco, I tried it from friends, that shit's fire. I don't need, like, really, I don't. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of content creators, I feel like they need a product or a sponsor to make videos now. Like, make videos nowadays. I'll make a video on anything I want, you know? I'll sit in my room, take some hits, and make a video out of that, you know? That's me. Everyone, I can't speak for everyone else, because, like, a lot of people are money hungry. I will tell you that right now. A lot of people are money hungry, and money isn't everything. You know, it can help you live a comfortable life, don't get me wrong, but it ain't everything. You know what I mean? You think getting your dog high is animal abuse? I'm not saying like absolutely gone, but just to chill them out. If you want to get them high, give them CBD. I know it's not probably gonna get them high, but it'll probably relax them. You know what I mean? I don't like to get my animals high. Sometimes I can't get my cat out of my room and I'm trying to film a video, but she's like on the ground. I have a fan on always. I have a fan on my window, and I always blow it upwards for the most part if they are in here, but I don't do it. I don't like it. You gotta realize the animals have really strong smell, so they can fucking smell it from far away. They could, you know what I mean? Yeah. If I don't like, I just I wouldn't do it. There's other things, right? Like a cat, give them catnip or whatever. I might get the Carta Sport or the new Bomb E-Rig. Hey man, you got the crossing core. You know what I mean? Here's the thing too. I will not tell anyone to replace anything if they got something working already. If the crossing core is dope, don't spend any more money on the Carta or the Bomb until it breaks, you know? You don't really need... I don't really need 3 E-Rigs, but I do have it. That's why I gave so many away. I would have had like 10 or something. I gave away... Like, all my friends have E-Rigs because of me, for the most part. But yeah, I really don't need to like have that much E-Rigs. Just use one is good. You know what I mean? Only complaint I have is that you can't rip it on it or reclaim will seep down where the atomizer is. But hey, reclaim for those drought days. Hey, reclaim, man. Reclaim is actually really good for edibles in my opinion. Very strong, very high amounts of CBN, which will make you sleepy. So just be aware of that if you do make edibles with your your reclaim, live reclaim and shit. Fuck. Chocolate ties still exists. Hey, hell yeah. That 99% was in a facility. That was basically they turned THCA into that thing. So do I just get new ones. Like, I'm a content creator and I try to get new brands. You know, I may not be the cart king or whatever. I never proclaim myself to be a cart king. You know, Sebi G, I guess X king or whatever. But yeah, I try to get like a lot of like cart videos for you guys. Like if I see a new brand, I try to get it, you know? I try to make a video and try to give more people more informed decisions or informed information. Informed information, that sounds a bit redundant. No, basically, you know, I try to like, you really can't test out products, you know? And I actually was waiting in line at Fino's, and this guy knew me, and we were just talking about like pens and carts and stuff, and just talking away. Big ass line, so we talked for a while. And you know, it's just, he told me that he used to watch my videos before going to see what's good and all that stuff, and that's what I try to aim for. I try to do that, and I try to save you guys money. I really do, you know? I don't know, talk to him, but I'm praying for the dog. I feel bad for this day. I hate that shit. I had a friend with a pit bull, and he would grab her face and blow smoke. I told him that you shouldn't do that, or you're probably hurting the dog, and we got into a fight about it. I don't talk to him about it. I'm praying for the dog. No, yeah, see, why the fuck would you do that? What the fuck? Can you just let a dog be a dog? Why you gotta blow smoke in its face? This is the stupidest thing. Dogs, like I said, have hella good smell. That shit was probably too intense for him. How many milligram edibles should I take first time? Fucking 50. 50 milligrams. Start low. No, maybe not even 50. Fucking 10 milligrams. Are you coughing taking big hits or just regular? I'm coughing on any hits right now. That's why I'm not. I'm a new smoker. How long till you stop coughing as much? Cough is part of the game. What's up, Jojo? How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good, my friends. Shit. Life's crazy, you know what I mean? I feel like you're underwatched in the weed community. Not saying you're a small creator, but I think your content is great. Here's the thing, is that I made a video on this. I don't really follow trends. I keep to myself. You know, every now and then people ask me about certain content creators, and I'll give my video, or like I'll respond. But for the most part, like I don't really socialize that much with other content creators. You know what I mean? I really don't. Maybe just a few, like my cousin and, you know, Shaka and whatnot. And for me, like making clickbaity titles or, you know, like stupid videos like that, you know, will get like viral. I just couldn't do that. You know what I mean? Like all these public smoking videos. It's just so cringe to me. You know what I mean? Hey, we're gonna fucking pay people $20 for blinkers. Yeah. It's like, dude, what the fuck is that? You know what I mean? I don't know. It's crazy. Hey, if you like that content, there's no diss on you. It's just for me personally, I can't handle. Like, it's just it got old real quick. Everyone started doing it, you know. And then we got people smoking in fucking IKEAs and smoking in malls now. Like this Andrew Smokes guy. Like this guy is like literally fucking smoking in the mall with kids. I don't know. It's just fucking like. Still vaping like a cart is bad, like, but it's vapor, right? This guy's literally burning up a fucking blunt or a J in a mall, in a fucking Taco Bell, in a whatever. It's like the craziest thing is that this type of content isn't even age restricted. You know what I mean? Oh, let me fucking just smoke a fucking at a mall. I don't know. That guy looks like a crackhead to me. Honestly, I'm just being honest. He may be the nicest person in the world. I don't know him, but I've seen a few of his videos. He just looks like a crackhead to me. I don't know. What's your feelings on smoking and driving? It's obviously a lot dangerous and more normalized than drinking and driving, but sometimes it rubs me the wrong way when people do it. Hey, it should, but I'm gonna just say this right now. I have a high tolerance, and me taking a few hits is not gonna get me blitzed at all. Maybe a little small head change, you know, that's it. Maybe I compare it to like coffee, right? Like, isn't a sativa supposed to wake you up, right? Isn't it? So what's the difference between smoking a sativa strain and drinking coffee, right? That's what I think. And the whole culture of smoking is based around a car. Hotbox. I mentioned this before. People hotbox cars. It's in movies. You know, it's everywhere. I smoke in my car, make videos in there. You know what I mean? It's part of the smoking culture. And I'm not saying fucking smoke and drive. You know what I mean? There's exceptions, all right? In a sense that a person that just started smoking, yeah, stay your ass at home. Smoke at home. Don't drive anywhere and smoke. Stay your ass at home. Or if you do, sober the fuck up before you drive. If you've been smoking for 20 years like me, a little hit off a pen or a cart before you drive, what's the, you know, I have a perfect driving record. No, I wouldn't say. I maybe got 2 tickets, speeding tickets. But like as far as like anything else, like I'm fine. I'm good. I drive like a grandma. You know what I mean? And people are trying to compare fucking alcohol to weed. Alcohol is crazy. Alcohol turns me red. One shot, I can't even drive. I can't even walk. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit here and say that smoking and driving is good and it's right or whatever. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying there's exceptions, very small exceptions, all right? Yeah. It's not about, you know what I mean? I tell you, I drive like a fucking grandma. Oh yeah, those types of creators, yeah, they just ignorant, no respect. I meant like Goblin or Ericon, those type of guys. Wait, what? Always need some time in between driving. People who smack their yard holding the wheel are crazy. Like I said, exceptions, you know what I mean? I'm not saying what I'm doing is right. I'm just saying, like, I don't get high anymore like that. I have to smoke like 2 blunts to the face to probably get that high. I don't even smoke 2 blunts. I can't even finish a joint. You know what I mean? It's just makes me cough too much at this point. Hey man, I'm sick, man. Ooh, gotta drop down. That's what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Don't I bring up some good points? What is a sativa? It's an upper, right? It's supposed to make you fucking energetic. I don't drive drunk, trust me. Like, I know myself. I know my body. People know their own bodies. Some people don't. That's how they get into accidents. I know my own body, right? Golden Hour hemp review. You know, that's not the first time I've seen that. So, we'll see. I don't know, I'm just kind of like, I already made a lot of THCA videos. I'm already making videos for 2 brands of THCA videos. I think right now I'm just trying to relax on that. So many brands are contacting me through the email now. They've seen my Lucky Elk and my Simply Mary videos, and you know, they think, oh, I'm gonna get part of that too. I'm gonna have this guy fucking advertise my stuff too. Well, no, not yet at least. You know what I mean? I'm just chilling. Got these 2. What was it? My lungs are alright. You know, they could be better, but can Taka swim? Taka is handicapped, so definitely not. Reptiles, no. I seen what drinking did to people growing up. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Drinking is the worst thing that fucking mankind has ever invented. But at the same time, back then it was so boring. Drinking is all they got, you know what I mean? So I get how it became such a worldwide thing. You know? It's socially accepted and whatnot. We got wine, we got beer, we got liquor, we got this, we got that, we got soju, we got sake. You know, all types of fucking alcohol. Every culture drinks. You know what I mean? And like I said this, it's always not a problem till it is. You know, I had a friend who basically blamed everything until he finally realized that it was drinking that caused all the shit in his wrong. Like, people drink and they mix it. That, I feel like a lot of people think, oh, weed is a gateway drug, or it's the biggest gateway drug. No, alcohol is. You know how many people mix things with alcohol, whether it's pills, cocaine, all this other shit? You know what I mean? I don't know. Like I mentioned in yesterday's live, I had a friend. He smoked a lot with me back in the day. And then he was just like, oh, it makes me lazy and I can't do shit and I feel like this and that. And then he does coke and drinks. I'm like, okay, yeah, you just got rid of one thing that isn't that bad to two things that are much worse. Where's the logic in that? I don't hang out with this guy anymore. I would still consider him my friend, obviously, but I just don't hang out with him like that. There's a lot of that's just stupidity at the end of the day, you know. I've been buying weed for so long that I learned basic fractions from it. Shout out to the fractions. You know what I mean? No, yeah, alcohol is bad. Alcohol, like I only do it. What's up, Eleanor? I only do it on occasions, you know. No, yeah. I'm telling you, alcohol's. I have friends that started drinking in high school, as old as me, 35, still drinking to this day. You know what I mean? And it gets to a point where, you know, you drink every day, and then when it's like an occasion, right? Like maybe someone's birthday, you just drink that day too. But you drink all those other days. So what makes this day feel as special as it is when you're doing the same thing you were doing on regular days? You know what I mean? Maybe you're drinking a little bit more because it's his birthday, but like, what's the point? You know what I mean? That's the thing. The Dut Pack. Don't get me started on the Dut Pack. You guys think that Flight Reacts gives a fuck about you guys? No, because if he did, he wouldn't be selling distillate or liquid diamonds for $70. I don't give a fuck who he is. I don't care if he fucking do this or whatever. His stupid ass face is on there. You know what I mean? I know a money grab when I see one, and that is a money grab. The weed might be good, but it's not $70 worth. All right? And I heard that some people are even paying $90 for it. I don't give a fuck for no $90 eighth. I'll tell you that right now. I don't give a fuck if it's your favorite YouTuber. He is scamming the fuck out of you guys. And, you know, I've been making videos trying to spread awareness on this. People just think I'm hating. I am hating, lightly. You know what I mean? But I'm just trying to, you know, save you guys money. I don't need to try the Dut Pack to know it's trash. And it's not worth what he's putting it. And I'm sorry if I'm upsetting some guys that are Flight Reacts fans. But let's be real here. Like, this guy basically does the laziest form of content, reacting to other people's content. You know what I mean? Like, okay. I only drink to like events like where I can drink alcohol, but I prefer smoking the herb. Yeah, quitting drinking was relatively easy because I did it on occasion as well, a year sober and then some. Once a week for me, never let it become a habit. Hey, I appreciate the honesty in that, and you know, self-control, having a sip here and there, drinking every now and then, that's fine, you know. What about the 2 grams? I don't buy anything above 1 gram, you know, that's just me. No, yeah, I'm sorry if I'm upsetting some Flight Reacts fans, but like, I get it, he has a strong fan base. And he was in the facility. Like, people are like, oh, this guy's been in the facilities and all this shit. If he's been in the facilities, please, let me see a video of him talking about terpenes. Let me see a video talking about cannabinoids. Let me see him talk a video about distillate, liquid diamonds, the difference between the two, and, you know, live rosin. Has he ever made a video talking about that stuff? I feel like that is the prerequisites if you are going to start a brand that sells oil. Has he ever talked about it? Does he just say, oh, it smells fire, or it tastes fire? Does he just do a face where he just... Anyone could do that. I could take a hit of this, and then just do it. Oh, he must be high. Let's be real here. You know what I mean? I'm heated right now talking. I hate when that shit happens, taking advantage of, like, $70 distillate? Fuck. The fucking disposable looks like ass too, just because it has a fucking face on it. Clip that shit, you know. Fucking. No, nothing. I'm sick. I'm sober. You know what I mean? Let me have this. I'm chilling though. You know. Yeah. You know, if it was $70 rosin, I would probably not be hating. You know what I mean? But it's fucking distillate. It's fucking liquid diamonds. Whatever the fuck it is. It's not worth it. Hey, Quentin, I appreciate you. Well, I appreciate, or you're talking about Flight or me? I don't know if you're talking about Flight, Landon, but if you're talking about me, I appreciate it. I try to be as real as fuck, and like I said, I try to save you guys money. If you can get anything off this channel, it's to save money from not buying these bullshit, overpriced products that has this fucking guy's face on it just because he done some reacting videos since fucking, I don't know when the fuck he's been making videos. Like, I literally saw his video. He has a video where he just reacts to a basketball game. What the fuck? I'm like, damn. He really got in YouTube when, like, I guess the content creation was fucking the bare minimum, you know what I mean? Like, how are you gonna fucking react to a basketball game? I'm like, what the fuck? The fuck is that? That is the laziest form of content ever. My prices around Diswells are ridiculous for flour and concentrates. I've been good. I've been chilling. Joe, never tried dabs before. Always smoked bud in carts, but is it similar to a cart? No, it's not similar. I mean, it's more similar to a cart than flour, but it's not. His reactions be funny as fuck. I mean, but why wouldn't you just watch the game yourself? You know what I mean? With friends. Why you gotta put on a fucking a guy to watch the game with? You know what I mean? I get it. Maybe if you like have no friends with you or something and you want like some input, but it's like, what the fuck? I'm late. What did I miss? A whole lot of ranting. I do apologize. Hey, Simply Mary, you really can't go wrong. So. He only watches the highlights. Oh, I think I saw it was like an hour or 2 hour video of him reacting. I don't know. Like I said, very lazy, like, content, honestly. But hey, once you're up there, you can do whatever the fuck you want, right? But yeah, don't be fooled by these people thinking that they got you. They're helping you out, because he's definitely not helping you out. If you're gonna be paying $70 for that bullshit. Oh, bro, same as my brother. It's just so annoying. Like, I don't know. They be talking like, oh, we did it. We did it. I'm like, you didn't do anything. You just sat and watched. What are you talking about? I mean, I get it. You love the team. But, motherfucker, you didn't do anything. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. My brother, like, loves Stephen Curry. You know, he always has the Golden State hat. I always just troll. Like, because I know most of my friends like basketball, and I remember one time I was like, just randomly, oh, Phoenix Suns, 1976 Phoenix Suns was the best fucking team. It was just some random ass, it could have been anything. I just said Phoenix Suns, random year. Just be trolling them, just be like, yeah, Phoenix Suns, man, 1976, best team ever. Yeah. You know me, guys. I don't care if you can shoot a ball, throw a ball, kick a ball. I just want to know if you can punch someone and have skill doing it, or kick someone. I like fighting, combat sports. Do I fight? I don't. Do I like watching fights? Yes, because that's human nature, human instinct, human. Fuck, I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, I really don't care about basketball, football, soccer, baseball. I do appreciate athletes though, because to be like top of echelon when it comes to those sports, you have to be athletic and all that stuff, and I appreciate that. But at the same time, I don't give a fuck if you can shoot a ball. You know what I mean? I don't care at all. I want to see you fight. That's it. Yeah. Like, I get it, you know what I mean? Like, but like these, like, some fans are just like, dude. I don't want to upset, like, because I know a lot of people like sports. This is just my opinion. I don't care. What's my favorite horror movie? Hey, Smokey, you're on this one now? You on this side? I'm not really a horror movie fan. I mean, I watch it. Oh yeah, I'm watching UFC 316. Trust me. My pops told me someone on OKC or Pacers actually fights in the league is scared of him. Oh shit. I know there's so much different types of waxes, but what's budget-friendly tasting wax for an ounce? Trying to buy something that will last. An ounce? I have never bought that amount, the crazy amount. Hockey, I'd probably watch. There's fighting in there. You know what I mean? I feel like sports is kind of like religion. You know what I mean? Like you grow up in a sports house, you grow up in a religious house. You have no choice but to grow up and be a fan or religious. You know what I mean? Like you never had a chance to like anything your own self. I feel like that's similar in a sense. And like people are fighting each other over fucking football teams. It's like, what the fuck? I heard, my friend told me that San Francisco can't play, or back when Raiders was still in Oakland, San Francisco 49ers barely played against the Raiders because it started so much fights. I'm like, dude, watch the fucking game. Why the football team does not give a fuck if you fight for them. They don't. They're making millions. You know what I mean? It's just fucking stupid. It's like almost like gang shit. It's like, what are you doing? You're fighting because a team that you support doesn't give a fuck about you? You know what I mean? What are you talking about? It's just weird to me. You know what I mean? Like soccer fans too. They're probably the craziest. But that's just the world we live in. You know, people have differences in opinions. They want to fight over it. That's just how it is. And then, you know, a lot of drinking involved and stuff. No, I want to see people fight, but I don't want, like, I'm talking about like teams in general. I want to see professionals fight. I don't want to see no drunken bar fight on the stands of a football game. Obviously, it'd still be entertaining, but I want to see skill involved. You know what I mean? What's up, Hondeezy? Yeah, no, people be doing that. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, like I said, I'd still watch it. Don't get me wrong, but I want to see professionals fight. That's what I like. Hey, you like what you like. This is just my opinion. My opinion does not mean anything to anyone else but myself. You know what I mean? If you like basketball, watch it. If you like football, watch it. Soccer, all that stuff. You know what I mean? Team fighting? That's crazy. I'm a Scouser. We don't get knocked out. I hope Paddy Pimblett gets knocked out. I hate him. I don't hate him as much, but I don't like him. Just because, you know, he disrespected, like, Georgia, the country. Like, who gives you the right to say shit like that to a Georgian? You know what I mean? Ilya Taporia will smack the fuck out of Paddy Pimblett. Paddy Pimblett got a lucky road to where he's at right now. He fought an aged, old, withered Tony Ferguson. He fought Bobby Green, who wins and then loses every fucking Tuesday. And then, who else did he fight? He fought Michael Chandler. You know what I mean? Michael Chandler, once he gets hit once, he's fucking whole game plan goes out the window and he just throws a right hand. It's like, he got, like, the most catered streak. You know what I mean? Nothing about him was impressive. He should have lost to Jared Gordon, too. Ooh, I mean, shit, that girl was probably trained, you know what I mean? I don't doubt it. But yeah, I don't like Patty because he said that. You know, I'm like, dude, what gives you the right to talk about a country about, you know, I don't know. No, and I hate his haircut, the little bowl cut. I even had one at one point, but I hate it. It's just, what is this Beatles-looking motherfucker? You know what I mean? My favorite MMA fighter was Anderson the Spider Silva. Hey, that's a good fighter to like. You know what I mean? I agree. Anderson Silva in his prime, something to behold. You know what I mean? Yeah. Dude, Tony Ferguson should fucking take up breakdancing again, because he should not be getting punched in the face. Hey, hey, anytime's a good time to get into MMA. Just watching it. It's just the whole spectacle of it. RJ never really liked the MMA till he started kicking it with us and we were watching the fights. Now sometimes he'll know events that I didn't even know about. You know what I mean? And that's the same with Flynn, Calamity. He's the one, him and Ben's brother showed me MMA. But I ended up like knowing more about MMA throughout the years because I was really into it. I feel like I kind of fell off a little bit. I'm not watching the countdowns as much as I used to. But yeah. I had a bowl cut when I was a toddler. Hey, ain't no one gonna judge you as a toddler if you had a bowl cut. But I'm Asian. You know how many Asians had bowl cuts? All of us. Even the girls. You know what I mean? Oh, I've seen that. July. Earl Hill. I fuck with Earl Hill. I have Earl Hill right here. Get him on. He's actually in the Bay right now. I don't do sit-ups. I do push-ups occasionally. Sometimes I should do more. I'm sick right now, so I'm kind of just recovering. Oh, Pride was sick, bro. Featherweight and heavy. Fuck. Carts are bad for me. Carts are bad for you, okay? Lol J, I'm sorry, I'm sick right now. I think the stream is called Sick Tuesday Talk, so. Flora Dispensary. Are you going, James? What is Hash Week? Like, do I have to go there and spend money to go in there, or what? You know what I mean? Because, like, first of all, I don't live in SF, so I have to drive out there, and then I have to drive out there just to fucking spend money. What's the whole thing? Pride was dope. Pride was actually, the old UFCs and the old Prides is what I started on. You know, with Mirko Krokop kicking people in the face and stomping them out. Crowned soccer kicks. Wanderlei Silva with this 18-fight win streak of beating the fuck out of everyone, you know? Finally ended his streak by fighting Mark Hunt out of everyone. We're talking about a middleweight fighting a heavyweight. Nah, yeah, I feel it. Hell yeah. No, yeah, that cop is bad. I need to just chill out. You have to purchase something, but it'll be a big party in the back. We'll see, because that's Tuesday, you know what I mean? I do live in the Valley, yes. Central Valley. I've been watching you since 2020 when you had like 20K. Bro, it was a lot. There's a lot of grinding, you know what I mean? A lot of working. When all my friends going out, I'm here staying, making clips and uploading on everything and responding to comments and editing and all this stuff, because I know that, you know, while everyone else is partying, I'm working towards my future, you know, my goal. And you know, I work hard now so then I could, I guess, reap the benefits later and not work as hard and maybe just not work at all and just live life, you know what I mean? I don't know. But that's my thinking. You know, all my friends going out downtown Modesto drinking all the time and doing this and that. Not all my friends. A lot of my friends are actually homebodies as well. They stay home for the most part. But I have friends that go downtown Modesto and drink like every day. It's like fucking Cheers for them or something. Like, where everyone knows your name. It's fucking like weird. No, it's not weird. Maybe I'm just hating, but it's just like drinking, going downtown and drinking every day. That's just a waste of money. You know what I mean? I don't know. Hey man, you found it now. That's all that matters. So we are going to be going another 10 minutes. I didn't eat yet, so I'm gonna eat. We're gonna end it at around 10 p.m., which is, it's 9:50 right now, so. I love UFC, but they fucked up for what they did to Diaz. Yeah, no, for reals. Nah, he needs to get that long Jeremy Lin long samurai haircut. I actually took judo in college to fill up my points, my credits. It was cool. Judo is dope. You know, judo is where jiu-jitsu came from. You know? What up, back to round 2? Hell yeah. Buying weed is only as good of an investment as the grow itself. Yeah. I've been working on my weight since my last doctor's checkup. I've already lost 28. Good for you. How much are you trying on losing? You know how many people call me Steve Aoki? I don't even look like him. Bruh. The fuck? The only thing similar is the fucking long hair. You guys know that Steve Aoki, his dad is actually the guy who created Benihana, if you guys didn't know. I think his dad was like a wrestler or some shit, too. Let me see. I think his dad passed away too, if I'm not mistaken. His dad's name was Rocky Aoki. Oh, he wasn't. Oh, he was a wrestler. Yeah, he created Benihana. You guys didn't know. And I think Steve Aoki's sister was in like Fast and the Furious, that one Japanese girl or something. Have a good night. Hope you feel better soon. Well, I appreciate that, Peter Roney. I hope you have a good night too. Dilly, what's up? I haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully you've been good, man. I can find the links. I don't think links will work for people on here except me. I know what the link is. I can search it up. Thank you, James. Yeah, Suki, right? Suki. do. So is black ash, white ash not a real thing? It isn't. It depends on how you roll it. It depends. There's many factors. You know what I mean? Right. Let's see. When white smoke appears high above. What the fuck is it? No. That's not. Bro, Drew is sharing. I feel like he I don't know, he seems like a good dude, but I just feel like he's a little bit over the top, if that makes sense. If that explains it. I mean, this guy literally has a device that can check your THC percentage based off pictures. Like, what? Is that even, like, possible? You know what I mean? Let's see. Cannabis white ash, a flushing theory debunked. Some cannabis connoisseurs firmly believe that one sign of quality grown weed is a joint burn produces only white ash. Conversely, they also believe that black-colored cannabis ash is a sign of excess residual minerals, a sign of poor flushing perhaps. But are these beliefs true, or is it the desirability of cannabis white ash merely a myth with limited foundation in science? So key factors influencing the color of cannabis ash. When the usual materials in the cannabis joint, ground weed with possible addition of tobacco, cannabis oil, concentrates, and hash, are ignited, they combine with atmospheric oxygen and burn. With complete combustion, all organic materials either evaporate and are inhaled, or they are burnt, oxidizing into an array of organic compounds and CO2. Some of these are inhaled, the rest escapes as smoke and dissipates. The remnants of efficient, complete combustion are typically inorganic remains that are carbon-free and therefore a natural white or white light gray color. But note that ash from any cannabis joint will contain non-combustible inorganic remains nitrates, phosphates, carbonates, oxides of sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, etc. Even if you believe you have correctly flushed your plant, one point to be discussed later is whether flushing cannabis actually has any scientific merit at all. If you ever use an efficient log burning stove, you will notice that wooden logs burn, leaving an often white gray ash behind. The material is, as with cannabis, simply the inorganic remnants that are left once combustion is complete. Rich in useful minerals, ash from wood fires has traditionally been reused as a natural soil fertilizer. Cannabis black ash. Let's see. And it did it. When combustion is incomplete, more non-oxidized or unburnt black carbon is left, leaving a visible darker black, dark gray colored ash. It doesn't matter how well the weed is grown, flushed, or cured. If combustion of the joint ingredients is incomplete or whatever, you will have a darker colored ash. Below are a few factors are often brought or thought to affect whether your weed burns, leaving white or black ash. Resin levels in the cannabis buds, type and age of cannabis, smoking method and burning temperature, curing process, you know what I mean? One highly controversial topic within the cannabis community is that of flushing. Many believe that flushing or offering only water with no nutrients for the last couple of weeks is the best way to flush inorganic salts or nutrients out of your buds. Well-flushed buds are often considered to burn better, producing a smoother smoke and whiter ash. However, there are two issues with this theory. First, it is actually the presence of inorganic and the absence of residual carbon that makes cannabis ash white. Secondly, there has been clear scientific evidence in recent years that flushing has no effect whatsoever on the levels of nitrogen, phosphorus, or potassium in dry buds. Furthermore, flush buds didn't have superior THC or terpene levels, and of greater interest is the fact that in blind trials of flushed or non-flushed buds, most people preferred the taste of non-flushed buds. Perhaps depriving your plants of nutrition prior to harvest compromises some aspects of plant biochemistry, which adversely affects bud quality. Flushing certainly doesn't wash materials out of plants back into the grow medium. If you want a deeper technical dive into the scientific study that claimed to totally debunk the value of flushing, oh, now it's just talking about flushing. But, I mean, pretty much said, you know what I mean? It just really depends on the bud. You know, there's just different resins and all this other stuff. Whatever, you know what I mean? Believe what you want. I think it's just depends on how you light it and all these other factors, right? But yeah. My bad, I wasn't reading you guys, so let me see. I'm watching your videos, just want to wanted you to let you know, keep it up. I look forward to your content every day. Tony, you stay up, man. I appreciate you. I actually did get it restricted. You know what I mean? It is restricted. What's the cleanest water to use to smoke, and does it if it was in plastic? Just get some fucking, I don't know, glass water? Water in glass? Change your water every day too. I use warm water for smoking, cold water for cooking, hot water for cleaning. Change your water. That's the first thing I do. No, yeah, I definitely got it age restricted. Yeah. Love your video, or wait, my bad, I'm reading the same shit again. John Womack, I appreciate you. So, we are at 10. I mean, it's 10 p.m. I'd like to thank you guys for coming in here, kicking it with me. Wasn't even smoking, you know what I mean? But I hope you guys still enjoyed it. I hope you guys, why don't I try catnip? Do I look like a fucking cat? I'll let my cat try catnip, yeah. Well, definitely need to recover. Probably gotta eat and then see what's up. I'm gonna take a shower. I'm hot, sweating in here. You know what I mean? But appreciate you guys. I hope you all have a great remainder of your night. I'm gonna go eat.